been obviously a week since the last training session, and we've had a couple of games in between that over the Easter break. I wasn't able to attend either of those games, but can you give us your thoughts on Easter Friday against Curzon and then obviously on Monday against Fylde?
I think the Curzon one was really hard to take. I thought it was well with the win. And obviously not getting that was a hard pill to swallow. I thought we got back to looking like we were going to score at every opportunity. 3, maybe could have had a few more, but we can't concede the goals that we have done. And then again, we go to Fylde, who were a very good team. First half asked a lot of questions, and I thought we did okay, but we gave away some awful goals. Again, but on the flip side, we've come back, showed unbelievable character, and scored 3 goals away at their place. Potentially, maybe could have got something at the end. So that's the pleasing point. And I think I've said to you now on a couple of occasions about trying to put the perfect game together. Well, I think we've been defending okay, but not scoring or attacking. And I think on the flip side there, we've now been, I think we scored 6 in the last 2, but we conceded 7. So we're just trying to get that perfect game together. But it's not just all the defence that are conceding goals. It's a collective thing, and vice versa. It's not just the forwards that weren't scoring. It's a collective thing. As you see now, set pieces come back on board. So it's just trying to get that the game together at both ends of the pitch.
Yeah, like you said there, you've mentioned it numerous times in the past, that perfect game. I think the plus obviously from these 2 games is that we're back scoring goals, because there was like phase where we didn't even look like we're scoring.
Yeah, and it's something that obviously it's not easy to do. We've worked hard on it. And it was very pleasing that, and I said to you before about trying to give the fans something to cheer about, and they did. But then I knew a few fans that got in the bar at 92nd minute, and they thought it was done and dusted. So, yeah, we've always been wanting to try and entertain and score goals and getting the right balance right. And it doesn't come any easier now when we play South Shields. We've probably got the best home record, best defensive record in the league. So, yeah, when we go there, when they come to us on Saturday, we obviously give a good account of ourselves as well.
I was going to say you've segued quite nicely on there into it. Obviously, next game is up. It's South Shields. Games don't get easier. Go facing top of league to second in the league. But what can we expect from our lads to hopefully get the 3 points?
Well, balls are going everywhere. You'd have thought the shooting had been all right. Yeah, say that again, pal.
I was going to say, what can you expect from our lads, obviously, to get the 3 points, even though we know we're up against a tough side?
Well, listen, first of all, you have to be on it, because if you're not, they'll embarrass you. A bit like what Fylde, to be fair, in the first half, when the good teams, these 2, and it's no coincidence that they've run away with the league. So we know that we have to be on it. We have to be physically right. We have to make sure we're mentally right. We can't give away stupid goals. And we have to concentrate for 100 minutes or whatever it is. If we don't, we will get punished. It's as simple as that. But at the end of the day, is we're going to go and play there. A little bit of freedom. Express ourselves. Show what we can do. Take the reins off, which there's not been any reins off, like you know on that. But we want people to have a right good goal and have a right good expression on it. We've got 3 home games left. I think this is the second Saturday one that we've got left. So we want to bring as many fans as we can. Come Saturday. It was a great on against the Curzon game. I think we had over 1,200 on, which were brilliant and fantastic for what the club did, the pricing structure of that. So please can we get some more of them guys down there. South Shields will probably bring a few, knowing that they've got potentially still a chance to win the league. So we want to spoil that party. And like I just said to us, is just trying to be the best versions of ourselves, how it looks, kind of thing. So yeah, I am looking forward to it. It was a good test against Fylde. I expect a good test against South Shields, and I thought we were so unlucky against Fylde, especially when we got it back to 3. We've done really well. So if we can start like that, you never know.
I was going to say, I've said it before to Jacob before when we sat inside. Obviously, I was in work at the time, but I had my notifications on my phone. So when I saw the first goal going for us to bring it back, I was like, it's very much possible. I've seen us do it before. And then it got to the 3-3. I've got 20 minutes to go. There's plenty of time here.
Well, I remember when we played South Shields at their place early on in the season, and we got beat 3-0, but we were well worth at least a point in that game. And obviously, their gaffer says it, but sometimes they say it off the cuff. But when you look back at the chances that we had, we went toe to toe with them. And that's what happened here. And I think that's when you get the best version of ourselves, when we go toe for toe with people. People don't shirk, they don't hide, straight in the faces. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to make it hostile for them come Saturday. And I hope the crowd again can help with that, because like I said, they've been exceptional. They weren't on Friday, they weren't on Monday. Absolutely brilliant for us. So please, in your numbers, make as much noise as you possibly can, and hopefully give something to shout about with a few home games left this season.